Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to make a complete backup of an operating system, including the data and what tool I use for that special task. In times of modern SSD drives or memory-based storage devices, it has never become so important these days to have a backup ready when that drive has reached its total lifespan and quits working on you. That's why I use a tool for my Windows operating systems called Macrium Reflect. There are other tools on the market to do the job, like Beam Backup and so on, but I prefer Macrium because it's easy to handle to secure my own data. And this is what I want to show you today and give you some info about the backup process. It uses some sort of smart technology so that the data copy process is very fast, and in a way it even cleans the system of unwanted or obsolete data trash like hibernation files and so on. So don't expect the same size of the total data usage of the partitions afterwards. Okay, let's do the backup then. First of all, I will download the software of this mentioned tool. I will post this link in the description below the video, where to download the still free edition. And we go for the 64-bit. After the download has finished, you should find it in your download folder. And we will start it with opening it. Yes. So we choose the language and then we click continue. And next. I accept the terms. Yes. And here it's important to say it's only for your personal use. So this software is being installed for your personal use and non-commercially. And we hit next. You don't have to register this installation, so I will uncheck this and click next. You can even install a vBoot manager, but for the purpose of this video, to just show you how to do a backup, I will leave it on the normal install. And next again, and we hit install. After the installation process has finished, we can launch the tool directly to start the backup process. After the successful start of the tool, we should be able to see every hard drive that is attached to this computer. And a big advantage is it recognizes even the Linux operating systems, like ext4 partitions, for example. But the drive that I want to back up today is the Windows OS, so I choose this one accordingly and remove the other checkbox here. Make sure that all the partitions are ticked. But now the question remains where to save our backup. And for that, it's best if you have an external drive to hand. So we'll plug this in to the USB port. So after we plug that in, we need to refresh the list. And we should see our newly attached USB device down here. Our selection still stands like before, so I just do one click into this field here, and then it gives me basically two options: if I want to clone this disk or if I just want to do an image. So if you choose to clone this disk, then it basically means you will get a one-to-one copy and it will override completely the other hard drive. where you copy the clone to. So I will choose the second option and just do an image. That means it will neatly pack the whole drive and all the partitions into one file. In the next window, I will get again the overview of the already selected partitions. Now I just have to choose a destination where this image file will be saved. I can create a new folder on the USB backup drive. I'll call it backup win and choose it accordingly and click OK. Now you see the path has changed and I will give it a name. In this case it's Windows 10 and I click Next. You can even choose a backup plan for doing monthly backups or just the new data that is added to the hard drive. But I want to back up it all, so I leave it to none. You could even add a schedule, but we leave that as well. We can uncheck the purge and differential so that we are just doing the full backup. And I hit next. And this is basically the last step where you get an overview of the source and destination. You already can see here that it just has selected 41.94 gigabyte of data to backup. So that means that your image file will be much smaller than all the complete sizes of the partitions. If we scroll down, we can check if it's the right partitions that are going to be copied, and then we just hit finish. Right now I don't need a definition file, I just want to run this backup now. So I hit OK. And there we go. The backup has started. Here it has completed the backup successfully, and we hop over and check on the USB drive if it has been saved okay. Here we see that it saved our image successfully with around 22 gigabyte in total size. Now I will show you one more important step. That is, if your hard drive stops working all of a sudden and has a defect, so where in that case you need to buy a new hard drive and take this image file and put it back onto that newly bought disk. And therefore we will create a standalone working Macrium Reflect Rescue boot system that you can start from a USB live stick. I will head over to other tasks and tell it to create a rescue media. Basically, this will create an ISO file that I will choose here. And this ISO file you can copy to a USB stick with a tool like Rufus, for example, so that you can start your PC in case of a complete SSD failure or hard drive failure to recover the system with your now created image file. So let me save this rescue file into the same folder where I put the image file, and I will leave the name to MacriumRescue.iso, and I will just click save, and we build it now. So we should accept the terms that this rescue environment will only be used for personal and non-commercial use. So check this box and click OK. It takes a little while to build the Vim. If this has been created successfully, then we just have created a very nice standalone tool to recover our whole operating system, including the data, to copy it onto our new drive in case we need to. I hope this helps before you encounter a real emergency system crash down scenario. Please like and subscribe and leave some comments below. And as always, thank you very much for watching this video and see you in the next one. Bye for now.